Hello everyone, how are you? And you. This is another episode of Howdy's Hangout that I like to bring to you after some stuff has happened on Monday Night Raws and occasionally Friday Night Smackdowns and any other bits of the week. Whenever I have time, I am pretty excited because I'm about to go to a spa and have a nice time for a couple of days. But before I do that, I wanted to drop you a video. It's been like a priority all day. It's like 12:50 p.m. So I should have got this done before. But anyway, we're here now. We got some stuff that happened on Monday Night Raw. Some Jey Uso, Chad Gable interactions, which lead to some Wyatt Six shenanigans. New video, new VHS tape rather, and some more stuff. This has been a long intro. I should probably play the thing that signifies we've begun. Begun. Look at me, I'm a professional with headphones on and a crooked screen. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, yeah, so we're doing a thing. How did you hang out? What happened on Raw? Okay, yeah, well, we got some Chad Gable and Jey Uso stuff. Jey Uso confronting Chad Gable. Both of them arguing who the Wyatt Six is going to go after. Chad Gable's like, to Jey Uso, you stole the Firefly Fun House. Chad Gable looking more like Kurt Angle every single day. And Jey Uso was like, you need to watch your back because you deserted your family. And that is the general gist of this angle seems to be that Wyatt Six and Uncle Howdy are going after people that desert their family. You shouldn't do that. According to Uncle Howdy. Anyway, and the Wyatt Six. So this happened. Wyatt Six interrupted Jey Uso and Chad Gable. So Jey Uso was going to splash Chad Gable, hit him with a super kick, did the whole kind of rock spitting on the hand stick and dancing around and all that yeet stuff. And then Chad Gable rolled himself out of the ring, avoiding the splash, and then was met by respective Wyatt Six members. Jey Uso seemingly getting out of there, avoiding the Wyatt Six, but Chad Gable could not avoid the Wyatt Six because Chad Gable was met, like I say, he scrambled into the crowd, up the ramp. He was met by various people, including that is, of course, Eric Rowan, but then also Mercy was there as well, and Joe Gacy as the Huskus the Pig. They were all there. And then, of course, the delivery of the tape, the VHS tape, which I do have a picture of, which I didn't upload, which I should have uploaded. There we go. We got a good one for you. Good that I can do this on the fly, isn't it? Like a pro. Yeah, so there you go. So Nikki Cross delivers the VHS tape to Michael Cole. As we saw last week, the security laid out there in a very well-placed prime bottle. Got to get that advertising in there when this dark stuff is going on, of course. Got to get the sugary sweetness of Prime in there. Anyway, Nikki Cross delivers the VHS to Michael Cole. It says, play me. And later on, they do play it. And we'll get to that in a second. There was a couple of lovely little details in this video. But first, I want to talk about Mercy the Buzzard watching Chad Gable. Now I've got a video of this. I couldn't find a still of it. We've got to be very careful as as you'll know, last week we got copyright struck because I played most of the video because I was being cheeky. I wanted to play all the video stuff and push my luck, and I did push my luck, and we got copyright struck, and I had to cut a bunch of stuff out of it so we could all watch it. So anyway, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to play a little bit of this video, and I'm going to pause it when we see Mercy the Buzzard because Chad Gable tries to recruit Otis to support him against the Wyatt Six because that presumably is the feud that's going to happen. And yeah, this happens in it. So let me fast forward it a little bit. Yeah, we go. We can see him there. All right. So if you look to my left on this side. Yeah, I'm terrible with left and right. I'm really sorry. I'm an idiot. Right. So this left. So the shoulder, where you could see there's like a head of a person. I'm sorry, it's probably a little bit pixelated, but you can see Mercy the Buzzard watching in catering, watching this discussion between Chad Chad Gable, and Otis. Mercy the Buzzard is there watching things happen. So there you go, keeping it, keeping his watchful beady eyes on Mr. Gable. And I just knocked my computer screen because I'm excited, because we're about to cover the video. The VHS tape was played again. Now, the general gist of this, as indicated by Sportskeeda in this still, there is a quote here, quite like this. So I'm taking it. Even now, there's false prophets berating, belittling their family for their own gain, of course, referring to potentially Jey Uso, but more than likely Chad Gable. It's disgusting. They must pay for their sins. That's the general gist of this. Uncle Howdy asking Bo if why is that his responsibility, but he feels responsible because obviously he has lost members of his family. We saw that touching promo last week. Howdy, of course, then begins to merge into one with Bo Dallas. The vibe here seems to be that, again, we're indicating that they're the same person. There's a lot of talk about being the Reckoning. I am the Reckoning, the revenge. Again, revenge for, the people that lost their family, the people that were forgotten. So people, again, Wyatt Six exacting revenge on Chad Gable for getting his family, for potentially Jey Uso, and of course the people, anybody that's forgotten, potentially Dexter Lumis, so they could go after. They could go after the Way. They could go after Johnny Gargano and Ciampa, or Johnny Gargano and Austin Theory, because Austin Theory is due a face turn, I believe. So there's a lot of arms, a lot of legs, a lot of moving parts to this story, and a lot of people for them to go after. But they're starting with Chad Gable, and I thought it was really, really cool. I thought it was really, really coolly done. Again, just to focus on that sort of familial angle there, and again, lots to talk about. Howdy saying, is it your responsibility to do this? And Bo taking responsibility to be the Reckoning. I do have the video clip. Again, I'm going to be quite careful because there's a lovely little moment here where the Funhouse door glows, which again could be somebody else coming into the faction, could be somebody coming into the Funhouse. But I like the idea, and I was talking to Carl Scarborough, who did the original Fiend sketches. I like the idea that this, because the original vision from Bray was for it to all be in his head, and he was supposed to play the characters all himself. He didn't actually want a faction, but I respect that that's where they've gone here to continue the legacy. But the idea that this is all in Bo's head, I want that. I want that, and I hope that that's where they continue to go, so it doesn't become supernatural and spooky. But the point I'm saying is, if this is all meant to be in Bo's head, the Funhouse door glows, and I'm going to see if I can pull that up and see if I can get to it. Hold on, let's see. Again, we're going to be careful here. Let me see what I can do here. Do we see it? Do we see it at the end? Oh, I didn't put the right clip on. Anyway, there's a clip of the Reckoning thing. But yes, the Funhouse door does glow. You can see them obviously in the Funhouse here at various points. There you are. You see the Funhouse. Does it glow here? No, it doesn't glow there. So there is parts of this where it glows, which I think is really interesting. But yes, that really interesting still of I Am the Reckoning. We'll play that again. So again, that's really cool. Again, the mix of, and I think that's the major point of this is that that they are the same person. Let me see if I can find. I'm going to type, as we're doing, for us to glowing in. Let me see. I'm probably not going to get much here, am I? But yes, there is a still somewhere of the Firefly Fun House door glowing in this video. So go and watch it back, because again, I can't play it all, because if I did that, we'd get copyright struck and I'd get in trouble. from the channel. But again, the main idea is that Howdy and Bo are the same person. Bo is, Bo and Howdy are going to be the reckoning for these people, for the Gables, for the Ways, for the Garganos, in WWE. And I think that's a really cool kind of vision for him. The focus, of course, also being that Bo has set the other members free to do these things, to exact revenge, to seek revenge on their families, on their respective families again. So Dexter's would be the way. Joe Gacy can't do it to the Grizzled Young Veterans because they're not in WWE anymore, but maybe he does something with Ava at some point. So there's a lot of really great moving parts to this angle, and I'm still really enjoying it. I personally would have liked for them to have a little bit of progression here, maybe have them talking to Joe Gacy or something. Although there was a really cool little mention of, a little flash of the pig, of Huska's pig. And I know Tom Corlahue said in his video that the focus will increasingly be on Joe Gacy as kind of the new Bray and the kind of future of that sort of gimmick, and Bo's kind of a facilitator for these people and for these characters to grow and develop, which I really like. Again, the idea that he's setting them free really appeals to me. Once again, guys, I want you to go and do your own homework on that. The Funhouse door glows. Why is the Funhouse door glowing? Is my question to you guys to answer in the comments. And I think we've got it all covered. There's some other cool stuff in the wrestling world. Ricochet's a free agent now. Ricochet going to AEW. Quite excited to see what happens there. But going back through this to recap before we finish up. Jey Uso and Gable in the ring. Gable interrupted by the Wyatt Six, by Nikki Cross, by Abby the Witch, who delivers the. This is slightly later. So Gable is kind of spooked by the Wyatt Six. And there's an example of that with Rowan there. Then, of course, we get the VHS tape later on with Alexa Bliss, who's probably coming back at some point. Maybe that's why the door's glowing. But this is Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross delivering the VHS tape. And, of course, the VHS tape focus being on, even now there's false prophets berating, belittling their family for their own gain. It's disgusting. They must pay for their sins. Again, the idea that this story can continue towards anyone attacking anyone who has maybe let go of someone, betrayed someone. Doesn't have to be a family member. Anybody that's betrayed someone, which is most characters in WWE, isn't it, really, when you think about it? So there's a lot of legs to this story, like we said. There's another shot of Gable looking, with his great acting skills, looking like Kurt Angle, being scared by the White Six. Of course, then the VHS tape goes into the fact that Bo and Howdy will be the reckoning for these individuals that have betrayed their family. There's them sat opposite each other, and that door does glow at some point. So yes, what does that signify? We will hopefully find out next week on Raw. I imagine we'll get a little tease or an image somewhere on SmackDown. Just nothing major, just little tease here and there. But yes, very good Raw. I would have liked for some progression with some of the other characters, but I think we'll get that at some point. Is this all in Bo's head? Are we getting spooky stuff? I hope not. I hope it's all in Bo's head, and there's that element of reality there, like Bray wanted. I still think that is what we're getting, but we'll have to see. Very, very exciting stuff on Monday Night Raw. I've been Dom. This is the Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. I believe we're on episode 42 or something. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. It has been a pleasure doing these. I've loved doing them. Sorry. This is my ADHD, because I've got ADHD. Another little detail for you, which we touched on, is Mercy watching Gable. Mercy watching Gable and catering. So go and check that out too. It's in the video I played earlier. That was not my outro. This is my outro. Thank you for watching. Give me a whole year. Howdy's Whole Year Hangout. My name's been Dom. I'm going to go to a spa in Harrogate, in North Yorkshire. It's lovely there. And I will see you Friday into Saturday or something along those lines. It's a nice day. Hopefully you guys are having a nice day. Thank you for being here. Hope you can see it in my eyes, my tired eyes, that I love you all. And I really mean what I'm saying. Really grateful to have you all be here and watch these videos. We've done really well on the channel. Thank you. It means a lot. Anyway, yeah, I should probably go and get ready and pack my bags and stuff. Anyway, let's look forward to more Uncle Howdy stuff in the coming weeks. And I'm excited where this is going so far. All right, guys, take it easy. I will see you soon. Bye.